Friends, 452 days over. Bakhmut has finally fallen after 290 days of fierce historical battle. But if it is taken from the meat grinder, which started on 8 October last year, it is 224 or 225 days. After announcing victory, Prigozhin said that PMC will withdraw its forces from Bakhmut and will start that from 25th May for rest and further training. The Bakhmut battle, historically well known globally, wherein the Ukrainian forces dug out their trenches and were ready to do and die, which they continued till the last moment. And on the other side, the PMC, a private military concern, of course, with the help of Russian military, continued their offensive. Why Ukrainian forces lost and PMC or Russian forces won, despite Ukraine getting all its advices, real-time informations from Pentagon and NATO, is the matter of debate, discussion, investigations in which I will not go. But I will like to tell here that a massive death and destruction that occurred in Bakhmut for both the sides, and even massive destruction of production which was meant for destruction, not like making television or something, but tanks and other things. Who is dying for whom? Who is gaining actually? Are the people of Russia and Ukraine, even of European Union or the rest of the world gaining out of this anything? If you keep your mind free of any bias towards either Russia or Ukraine, you will feel sad like I am feeling today, that instead of developing the mankind towards a more humanity, more human values in 21st century with all the science and technology that has developed so far, we are destroying each other and feeling a happiness which has absolutely a baseless reason for that. Well, let's move onwards. After Bakhmut, Russian forces have entered Kromov village from north and other direction. Road to retreat for the rest of the Ukrainian forces from here is almost cut off, and I do not think the Ukrainian forces will be interested in holding this. Nonetheless, after withdrawal from here, they will strengthen their forces towards Krasnoye and Chasiv and rest of the eastern front. As far as the flanks are concerned, nothing special has happened. It seems that in northern side, the Ukrainian offensive has slowed down, almost zeroed, and probably will like to take a position where they can hold on the gained territory and keep their defensive on. While in south sides, they will continue trying to move forward so that the gains of Bakhmut for the Russian forces is minimized so that they do not move further westward. In Avdiivka, Russians have managed some small gains on Kruta Balke, that is northeast of the city, or towards north of Novobakhmutovika and Novokalinove. Otherwise, there are no other changes. In north, Ukrainians continue shelling heavily in Belgorod region, where a huge fire has erupted due Ukrainian shells in Shobekinsky and other regions. Otherwise, as far as Kharkov is concerned, there are no changes. In south again, there are not much of changes except counter shelling each other. As far as spring offensive is concerned, now this may turn into summer offensive, and especially after the fall of Bakhmut, which was almost 1 year after Mariupol, because the Ukrainian reserves and other arms and ammunitions which were tied in Bakhmut, whether it was tactically, strategically and operationally important or not, but they will definitely start their offensive now. In the meantime, interdiction missions continues. While the Russians carried out interdiction missions with the help of drones and other forms of weapons, on Kiev, Nikolaev, Dniprovsky, Zaporizhia, while the Ukrainians launched rockets on Mariupol and other regions, including towards north in Russian territory as well as all along the battle line with the help of their long range artillery, UAVs, and others. More weapons from the West, including F 16 and other forms of fighter aircraft, long range missiles, ECWs, and other forms of weapons, have either already reached Ukraine or their users are already trained, are in the pipeline now. Massive processions seen or planned in Moldova, Armenia, Australia, and other parts of the globe, including Israel, where the processions were halted due to the war against Palestinians. And that's all from my side today. Thank you, friends.